The horrors behind the scenes of The Wizard of Oz. This movie, Nationers, this movie came out in 1939. This is by far one of the oldest movies that is like still modernized. Like this movie is magnificently recorded. It's super cool. Yeah, let's freaking do it. Let's freaking do it. Mind you, the Wizard of Oz filmed on freaking film. Okay. By the way, Crocshow, welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing today? Welcome in. I guess the word get point with a scratch. Oh, okay, Blue. Yeah, dude, I love to see it though. I love to see it.
Wizard of Oz.
Okay, I also want to preface this too, Blue. I have never seen The Wizard of Oz. I've never seen it, so we're gonna try it now. Here we go.
Possibly the singular most iconic.
Oh, the crack shot. I'm
American
doing good,
film
my
of
friend.
all time. The film was released in
I would love to
1939,
react to your video, my friend.
and it was produced by Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer.
Here we go.
The film brought some much-needed light to the lives
Thank you,
of
Tim.
Americans
Thank you,
who
Tim.
were in the middle.
Tim is our guy today, okay? Tim is our guy. Tim's gonna be the guy telling us about the horrors behind The Wizard of Oz.
Of the Great Depression.
Shout out, Tim.
The use of Technicolor set the film apart from
Let's do
many
it.
other movies at the time, and the colorful cast, fun score, and beautiful set design all helped solidify this film in history. While the film ultimately became a huge success,
And it did.
the budget of over $2 million
Tin Man.
made it difficult for the studio to break even. It wasn't until the
Oh.
film was re-released 10 years later that
Oh.
Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer finally made a profit. Still, film critics recognized its genius the moment it was released. The Wizard of Oz was nominated for 6 Oscars, including Best Picture.
Okay.
While the film Gone with the Wind ultimately won the title of
Oh, Gone with the Wind. I've heard like this is like the greatest movie of all time. It's like also the longest movie of all time. My God. It's like 4 hours long.
Best Picture that year, The Wizard of Oz still took home 2 Academy Awards. According to the Library of Congress, The Wizard of Oz is the most seen film in history, and for good reason. The filming
haven't
process
watched
may have
it.
taken
I haven't
over a
watched
year,
it.
but every cast and crew member poured their
Titanic
heart
is
and
also
soul
really
into
good.
their work. It was a grueling process,
I didn't come
but
out
it
until like the
yielded
90s,
wondrous results. Even though the film is decades old, it still holds up to the modern standards of a great film, and it can be easily
Dude, this
enjoyed
intro's
by
so
people of all
This
ages.
intro is so.
However,
The
many
intro's
trials
2
and
minutes
tribulations
long.
went into creating such a masterpiece of a
2
film.
minutes long.
Many of the cast
Okay, we're
members
fine.
suffered
We got it,
during the
we're
filming
fine.
process, and some were affected permanently. Because The Wizard of Oz was created so long ago, there weren't as many safety regulations on set, and the actors
I could only imagine a movie back in the day where you got to like do like a cowboy shootout, like the 60s, 50s, maybe 40s. You did like the old cowboy, bang, like that.
were
What do you
subjected
mean?
to dangerous and even deadly conditions. Crew members
What do you
often
mean,
used
pork chop?
harmful chemicals and reckless pyrotechnics to create the film's special effects. Even though the special effects may have looked great in the final results,
Oh.
they were a huge source of stress for the actors. Even worse was the fact that actors were not given the protection they are today. Young Judy Garland was only 16 when she began filming The Wizard of Oz.
Okay, that intro is slightly different. That is for me to get ready. There's no background information, okay? This is just info, okay? That intro's still freaking sick, okay? It's the best intro on YouTube.
But she was treated cruelly by the director. Make sure you stick around to find out when director Victor Fleming took
Jesus.
things too far.
Why does this guy look like he was generated by AI? Why is his head so big?
And make sure you stick around to find out what part The Wizard of Oz played in Judy Garland's untimely death. The Wicked Witch of the West put her life on the line. Margaret Hamilton played the film's
Wicked Witch of the
iconic
West.
antagonist, the Wicked Witch of the West. However, the filming
She
process
put her
ended up
life
being
on the line?
disproportionately terrifying for the poor
Oh,
actor.
God.
The first complication came in the form of her green makeup.
Okay.
Today, actors are granted all sorts of protections and rights to ensure their safety is the #1 priority. However, this simply wasn't the case back in the day. The paint that was used to make Margaret Hamilton's skin green actually contained copper, which is incredibly toxic in certain forms. After every shooting day, she had to make sure the makeup was completely cleaned off of her skin to prevent harmful effects. Even more terrifying than the toxic makeup, however, was when Margaret Hamilton caught fire on set.
What?
While she was supposed to descend onto the set with a fiery background, Hamilton's broom caught fire, causing her to suffer horrible burns on both her face and hands. She was hospitalized and had to take 3 months off of filming to recover.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Imagine you're like, hey, so we want to cast you as the Wicked Witch in this new hit movie, The Wizard of Oz. Except when you play the Wicked Witch, you have to wear this Green Goblin-like makeup that could actually kill you. Sign me up.
Toto was ridiculously overpaid.
Oh my god. Toto!
Toto.
Wait, okay, Toto's the dog, right? Toto's the dog. I'm assuming.
Dorothy's lovable canine companion took
Aw.
home a check of his own after each week of filming.
What?
He received a paycheck of $125 a week. While that may not
Wait,
seem
wait, 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 wait. How much?
He received a paycheck of $125 a week.
125 back then?
While that may not seem like much these days, during the Great Depression, that was an exorbitant amount of money. $125 roughly translates to $2,000 in today's money. While it may seem funny that a dog was paid that much during the filming of The Wizard of Oz, it was no laughing matter to some of the other cast members.
Oh my god. Imagine having beef with a dog. They paid the dog. Oh my god. Imagine having beef with a dog.
The actors who played
Yeah, they said 125 a week. 125 a week. A little under $20 per day, which not bad, but if you put it into perspective of $2,000, makes sense. But that's like $230 per day. Like maybe $50 per day in today's society.
played the Munchkins were tragically underpaid in comparison to Toto, and most were given
Exactly, Crackshot. Woof, woof, here's 125.
less than half the money he took home each week. While the actors who played the Munchkins were still relatively well paid, it was still pretty humiliating to take home less money than the dog. The Tin Man
That's that's sad.
was recast due to a health hazard.
What?
The Tin Man was originally played by Buddy Ebsen, the star
Okay.
of television shows like The Beverly Hillbillies and
He does
Barnaby
look like the
Jones.
Tin Man.
However,
He's got that
he
pointy
only lasted
nose.
10 days before he had to quit filming. Much like poor Margaret
Oh,
Hamilton,
no!
who played the Wicked Witch of the West,
Not
the
Margaret.
makeup used for the Tin Man
Oh!
was incredibly dangerous.
Oh
The makeup
no!
crew used aluminum powder to make his skin silver, which Buddy Ebsen reacted violently to. He was hospitalized in critical condition because the aluminum powder had coated his lungs.
Oh my god. They almost just killed the guy. They almost just killed the guy just to play a movie role. Oh god. Oh my god.
Jack Haley was recast as the Tin Man, and while he did an excellent job, you can't help but wonder how differently the movie would have ended up if Buddy Ebsen had played the iconic role. Thankfully, the makeup crew changed the makeup so it was much safer, and Jack Haley got through the production without any complications.
Oh good. That was great. At least we almost lost a great actor back then. Just to recast him. You know what I'm saying? That's like salt on wounds. It's like, hey, we understand you're in the hospital. We want to make sure that you're fine. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure that we redo the makeup so nobody else dies. But we're also gonna recast you, so you're no longer a part of the film. Sucks to suck.
That same can't be said for Buddy, however, who suffered with breathing problems for the rest of his life.
Oh god. Oh my god.
Judy
Oh my
Garland was
God.
grossly mistreated by the director.
Oh no.
The reason the filming process was a nightmare for many of the actors was because they didn't have as many laws in place to protect themselves.
You don't say.
Back in the 1930s, many cruel treatments
Oh,
were
no.
considered fair game. Poor Judy Garland, who was only 16 when she was cast to play Dorothy Gale, was treated shockingly by the film's director, Victor Fleming.
The AI
During the
generated
famous
guy.
slap scene, Judy Garland had a difficult time keeping a straight face. Many actors like to have fun while filming, and some can have a hard time keeping themselves from giggling. However, film was, and still is, extremely expensive.
Yeah.
After several takes were ruined because Judy Garland kept giggling,
Oh no.
the director, Victor Fleming, took her to the side and slapped her in the face.
Oh
He
jeez.
told her, "Go in there and work."
What the fuck? Oh, God.
And thoroughly chastised, Judy Garland got through the scene without laughing once. However, this was far from Judy's worst experience on the set of The Wizard of Oz. Make sure you stick around until the very end, where we will reveal the horrible part the film played in her untimely death. And if you're enjoying this story so far, please take a moment to like this video.
Did she also die because of the movie as well?
The Cowardly Lion had an uncomfortable costume.
Yeah, you don't say.
The actor for the Cowardly Lion, Burt Lahr, had one of the most difficult costumes to wear. It was incredibly heavy, weighing around 90 pounds, and was made with real lion pelts. The special lights used while filming got very hot, and sometimes the set reached temperatures of 100 degrees.
The man's in a sauna. The man's just wearing a portable sauna.
Poor Burt Lahr ended up sweating so much in his costume, it had to be thoroughly cleaned and dried every single night. Shirley Temple almost played Dorothy. The iconic role of Dorothy Gale required a special
Shirley Temple got a whole drink named after her, okay?
Kind of actor. Someone young and vibrant with real acting talent, as well as an incredible singing voice. Shirley Temple was a popular actor at the time, and producers seriously considered her for the role of Dorothy. After much discussion, however, they knew she simply wasn't right for the role.
Yeah,
Despite
take that.
Her talent,
you were
her
too
singing
young.
voice didn't match the role of Dorothy, and they realized Judy Garland
They could be like sisters, though. That's the thing.
would be the perfect choice. The snow was made from asbestos.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my. Asbestos. The things hiding inside your walls that looks like Parmesan cheese. Oh no. Oh no.
Beautiful Poppy Field in The Wizard of Oz featured the talents of 22 artists. These incredibly hard workers had to make 40,000 individual poppies, which took a week in all. However, amidst the beauty of the poppy scene was a very real danger. The snow that was used during the scene was actually asbestos. Judy and her companions were all dusted with carcinogens for the sake of the film.
You're entitled to a large cash settlement. You guys have been at Camp Lejeune. Call the number on your screen right now. GoFox, welcome back into the stream, Mooney. Yeah, we'll try and get to the video as soon as we can, my friend. We got a few more videos after this. What's that mean, Mr. Hallway? Okay, so if you guys don't know what asbestos is a carcinogen, which they mentioned. A carcinogen is like, you're not supposed to breathe it in. It's supposed to be just like something you have to have hazmats for, like a breathing mask, a gas mask, or like something, air filtration, just to get clean air, because it can like cloud your lungs. It's not good to breathe in, okay?
We can only hope none of them.
You're entitled to a large cash settlement. Also, the dog's in it.
Carcinogens for the sake
they
of
put
the
the
film.
dog in it.
We can
Look at you see the dog on the right
only
side of your
hope None
screen.
of them suffered any long-term
Well, hopefully that dog did okay.
effects.
He got paid pretty
The Wizard
well.
of Oz ultimately ended Judy Garland's life.
Oh no.
Even today, Hollywood often projects unhealthy physical standards on actors, especially women. It was even worse in the 1930s.
Oh my goodness.
Even though Judy Garland was at a perfectly healthy weight, studio executives called her horrible names with regard to her weight, often referring to her as a fat little pig with pigtails.
She basically looks like Wendy. You know what I'm saying? She looked like in this scene right here. She looks like the younger version of the Wendy's logo.
Even when she dieted herself to the point of being underweight,
Jesus.
they still wanted her to be skinnier.
What?
As a result, the studio chief of MGM, Louis B. Mayer, only let her eat chicken soup, black coffee, and cigarettes, as well as diet pills.
Oh
she was only 16 years old.
Like
As
she
a
needs
result-
that. She looks fine. She looks fine.
Judy became reliant on drugs to maintain the, quote, ideal weight for film producers.
Oh my God.
Ultimately, she died of a drug overdose when she was 47. Despite its huge success as a film, The Wizard of Oz hid many dark secrets throughout its production.
Yeah,
Were you more surprised to find out about all the toxic chemicals used during the filming, or by the
Yeah.
fact that Judy Garland was forced to starve herself even though she was at a perfectly healthy weight? Let us know in the comments below. And
Fire them all! Where was Twitter back then? Where was Twitter to expose all
don't
this?
forget to subscribe to Faxverse for more.
No, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't, hit that subscribe button. What an interesting video, to say the least, though.